So first I'm just going to be priming my face with my Benefit Professional. Now taking a stippling brush and my L'Oreal True Match foundation, I'm just going to be stippling this into my skin. To cover my under eye circles and prime my eyelids, I'm just going to be using my Napoleon concealer. Now I'm just going to be setting my skin with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is a really important step if you want your makeup to last a long time. To give my face a bit more structure and colour, I'm just going to be contouring with my Rimmel Natural Bronzer. To give my face that extra bit of colour, I'm just going to be using this Rimmel blusher. I don't know the exact name of it at the moment, but I will link it down below. To get that glow angels always seem to have, I'm just going to be using this Bourjois highlighter, which is actually a blusher, which you've heard me say a million times, but I think this just gives me the prettiest natural glow. To start off my eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using my white eyeshadow from the Sports Girl I Like It palette. Sorry if you noticed the lighting change. For some reason when it did a close-up it changed the lighting, I don't know why. But now I'm just drawing a line through my crease with this dark grey / silver eyeshadow from my Sports Girl I Like It palette. Afterwards I'm just going to be buffing it together but still trying to make the line look pretty distinct in my crease. Now I'm just going to be bringing that same shade down into the outer corners of my eye and focusing it on that area. In my lower lash line, I'm just going to be using that same shade and buffing it into the outer corners of my eye. After cleaning the brush with a makeup remover wipe, I'm just going to be focusing a white eyeshadow on the inner corners of my eye and dragging it down to where the dark eyeshadow meets. Using this teal and silver glitter, I'm just going to be wiping this all over my eyelid, which makes a really nice flush of colour. It still doesn't get rid of the colours that I just put on previously. You can still see the darkness and the lightness, so the different shades, but I think it looks really pretty. Using my Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner, I'm just going to be winging this out but not going any further up than the top of my eyelid. Now I'm just tightlining my eye with my Almay black eyeliner. Now I'm just trying to use this silver eyeliner, but it didn't really work out very well. What I'm just trying to do is outline the wing of my eyeliner and then bringing it down halfway in my lower lash line. Since this got kind of messy, I'm just going to be fixing it up with a Q-tip which has a bit of makeup remove on it. And now I'm just coating my lashes with my MAC Splash Proof Mascara. Next I'm just applying some white eyeliner into my waterline. Now I'm just applying some false eyelashes. These ones do have some glitter on them even though you can't really see it on camera, but I thought it would be appropriate since it is an angel makeup tutorial. To make this look very angel-like, I'm just going to be applying this face and body glitter. It's the silver one. I'm not sure what brand it is, but I'll link it down below. Now I'm using a strip of these sticky rhinestones. I think that's what you call them, but I found them at the craft store and I thought they'd be perfect for this angel look. Now to finish off the look, I'm just going to be using my Maybelline lipstick in the shade Born With It. And this is the finished makeup. I then just went in and curled my hair like this. So this is everything you'll need to make the dress. The only thing I forgot is to include the scissors and iron, but the iron is optional anyway. Also, you will need 1 meter by 1 meter of fabric. Now I'm just measuring the length I want the dress to be, and make sure you leave 4 centimeters at the top and the bottom, so 8 centimeters altogether just for the hem. Now I'm just marking my material to the length which I decided on before. I'm doing this a number of times across the material so I can make dots and then join them with a ruler so it's a straight line. Next I just cut along the line which I drew before. It doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to fold it over for the hem anyway. And please excuse my floor, we are having renovations at the moment, so that's why it's scratched. So this step is optional, but I'm just folding over the hem by 2 centimeters twice and then ironing it so it won't be as fiddly when I glue it. I highly recommend that you do iron it because it stops it from slipping when you're gluing it. Also, make sure you do this to all the sides of the dress because it will stop it from fraying. And now I'm just super gluing all the sides down. Now, using an old strapless bra, you just want to be lining up with the top of the material and folding over the hem and super gluing it down. You just want to carry this on until you reach the end of the bra just before the clip. Make sure you don't glue over the top of the clip because then you won't be able to do the bra back up. So as for the back of the dress, there's no easy way to solve this without making the dress tight and making it all bunchy. So what I did instead is I just got the excess material at the top of the dress and tucked it into my bra. Then for the bottom, I just wore a piece of leftover fabric, or you guys can just wear white shorts or a white skirt. To make the dress look a lot prettier, I'm just going to be gluing this white and silver ribbon all around the edges. I also glued a little bit of the ribbon underneath the boob area just so that I can tie the ribbon at the back to tighten it. Finally, I'm just gluing this feather boa onto the bottom of the dress. I find feather boas a lot easier than buying individual feathers, and it's also a lot cheaper. So after I finished filming, I decided that I wanted to use another layer of the feather boa because I did have some left over, and I thought it would give it a really nice tutu effect. So I don't have a clip of me making the halo because it was so easy, so I figured I could just tell you guys. But all I did is I used a pipe cleaner and wrapped it around into the size of my head, and then got some wool. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I can link that down below, and then I just twisted it around the pipe cleaner a couple of times just to make it thicker, and then I was done. So I didn't actually make my wings because I found some at the craft store which were perfect, and I think they're quite easily accessible for any of you guys. But yeah, if you did want to make them, I'm sure you can find some online which are very easy to make.